I'm going to review BatchLeads and tell you if it's worth your money as a real estate wholesaler in 2025, or if you should be buying one of the other software solutions like PropStream, Privy, Deal Machine, or XLeads. Well, hey, I'll tell you right now, PropStream, no. I did a full review on them, not a fan of the software. And Privy, the team won't give me a free trial. So those softwares, in my opinion, are out. And I consider the best, the holy trinity of real estate wholesaling softwares to be BatchLeads, Deal Machine, and my new recent 2025 favorite, Zach Ginn's XLeads. And although XLeads is my favorite, that does not mean it's the best software for you. Maybe it's BatchLeads. So today I'm going to walk you through the software from top to bottom. Yes, we're going to compare it to other softwares, but I'm going to tell you what the software is amazing at, what it's best at, and where it's lacking. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you appreciate the hours and hours and hours that I put into this, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to try BatchLeads for free for 7 days, then use my link down below. It helps me and my cat Peter out a lot. Okay, bye girly. I'm Maximilian Deer, and let's get into this BatchLeads review. Let's do this. This is BatchLeads, and it's an absolutely gorgeous software. But before we dive into it, let's look at the price. BatchLeads starts at $120 per month for the growth plan, and then you can also step up to the professional plan for $350 per month. Now, one thing I have to give them credit for is they are super generous if you can afford to pay 12 months upfront annually. You get 40% off, and this is not like some sale or anything. That's standard. That's really, really, really great of BatchLeads. And the pricing for the cheapest plan is very competitive. Deal Machine starts at the exact same price. However, XLeads is significantly cheaper, especially if you use the code 10OFF. You can get the basic plan for only $87 per month, and that's if you pay monthly. Annual can be as cheap as $44 per month. So BatchLeads is reasonably priced. It's not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive.
But Max, price isn't everything. What are the features?
Well, we're going to walk through that in the software, but a few things I do want to mention. BatchLeads is very generous, and I want the word generous to be stressed here, because they give you a lot of lead exports, whereas some softwares are stingy about that. But the coolest thing is they allow you to have 3 users on the growth plan. That's actually really surprising and honestly a bit odd, because all the other softwares that I really know of, they only allow you to have like 1 user on the basic cheap plans. You usually have to pay more to have more users. So right off the bat, if you're a team of 3 and you need an affordable software, well, hey, BatchLeads is already winning.
But Max, what do these softwares even do?
Well, if you're a real estate investor or wholesaler, these softwares aggregate all the data like you would find on MLS and give you everything you need to know about a property. But that was 5 years ago. We are in 2025, so these softwares have added so much more than just data. They have added unlimited free skip tracing. Yeah, you get the cell phone numbers and the emails of every single house in America for free. And to me, if a software doesn't offer that, props to Privy, they're just not worth it. But these softwares also help you comp properties. They have really good comping, or at least they should. Deal Machine. But they also provide you other tools to help with your lead generation, like driving for dollars. Some even offer dialers, and some, not this one, but some, like XLeads, offer text blasting, email blasting, and even full CRMs. BatchLeads has a basic CRM, which I'll show you, but nothing like XLeads go high level. But that's just on the acquisition side. Some of these softwares even help you with dispositions, selling your deal. We will get into all of that now. Let's do this. Now, like I said in the beginning, BatchLeads has a beautiful user experience, and it's very, very easy to use. Unlike some softwares like, I'm not going to name names. I don't want to name any names, guys. BatchLeads is very, very beginner friendly. And I would argue even more beginner friendly than my favorite software, XLeads. So let's look for some properties in Dallas, Texas to buy. And now we can sort by quick filter: absentee owner, pre-foreclosure, tired landlord, tired listings, new listings, failed listings. So many options. Oh my God, look at all these options, guys. BatchLeads has a ton of filters. You got to give them credit for that. But what makes them stand apart, guys, and you're going to hear me talk about this a lot in this review. You see how it says off market? It also says on market. BatchLeads is one of the only softwares that actually focuses on market wholesaling. And I have to say it right now, guys, if you love to wholesale on market listings, get pocket listings, BatchLeads, in my opinion, is the best on market real estate wholesaling software. it's the best. Now, it could be better, and I'm going to give some recommendations to the BatchLeads team a little bit later on this video, how I would make this even better for on market, but it is the best currently that I've tried. Because not only can we pull up on market properties like you can do on Zillow on this software, you can also pull up FSBOs, for sale by owner. And I know some people like Pace Morby hate FSBOs. I love them. I just paid a wholesaler $7,500 because they brought me a FSBO deal. And look at all these FSBOs. These FSBOs are money. But one thing I find annoying is they're not giving you the phone number like it's on Zillow. Here, let me show you. Take the address, go to Zillow. Oh, it's off market. I've noticed the data is not perfect for sale by owner. And before I talk more about data, let me show you something that just really bothers me about this software. Let's go to absentee owners and let's just choose a property at random. All right, I don't know. Let's choose this one. Well, I don't automatically have the seller's cell phone number. In order to get the cell phone number, guys, this is a bit ridiculous. I need to save the property to list, then add it to a property list, and then I have to save it again. Then I have to wait, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and then it gave me the phone number. Let's just compare this to Deal Machine and XLeads for a second. Okay, Editor John, set a timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, done. Cell phone number. Okay, John, set a timer. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here's the cell phone number. It's already here. XLeads and Deal Machine have instant skip tracing, and it's so nice. I don't want to click, and save like you have to do on BatchLeads. It's aggravating. It's aggravating. Now, my guess, and this is just a guess for why that is the case with BatchLeads, is that it saves them money. With XLeads, when you open up a property, it automatically skip traces, and that costs Zach money. But with BatchLeads, if you open up a property and maybe you don't want the phone number, that just saved them a lot of money. Now, that's just my guess. That's literally just my guess. But one thing I found interesting, guys, look at the cell phone number we get with Deal Machine. Same cell phone number as with XLeads, but a different cell phone number than with BatchLeads.
Well, Maximilian Deer, who has the best skip tracing? Is it XLeads? Is it Deal Machine? Is it BatchLeads? Who is it?
Well, guys, that's a video for another time. If you want to see that, subscribe. I need this video to get 1,000 views. If I'm going to go and compare everyone's data, that's going to be so boring. That's literally going to break my brain. So if you want me to do that, I need to get 1,000 views on this video. But what I can say generally, guys, is that the data is solid throughout all these softwares. If anything, BatchLeads is actually a provider of data through Batch Data and a lot of other softwares that use their data. So it has to be good. But that doesn't mean it has to be the best, especially with non-disclosure states. Oh my God, we're going to get into that here in a second. But if you're in a state like Texas and you're trying to wholesale, guys, BatchLeads may not be for you. And that's why, hey, I'm in Texas here. I'm in DFW. I'm wholesaling and doing 7 figures in this market. I'm using XLeads. Now, before we get into that, a few things I just want to really quickly mention. They have some cool little things like, hey, deal potential. I want to look for on-market properties that are under this percentage of ARV. Now, I wish they had a slider here that showed you what percentage of ARV you are at, because this is really difficult to understand, but I assume I'm at like, I don't know. Guys, please fix that. But it's a really cool idea. So now I'm looking at properties that are under a certain percentage of ARV. Now with off-market, they have something that they call batch rank AI. Every software has AI. Is it any good? Well, it shows you the properties that are the most likely to sell. Guys, I don't know if this is good or not. It could be phenomenal. It could not be phenomenal. I'll just say I'm skeptical. Like, let's go to the most likely to sell property. We got 4,613 results. Most softwares claim that they have artificial intelligence when frankly, they don't. Now, I'm not saying that's the case with BatchLeads. I haven't played around with this batch rank AI enough, and I think they have some other stuff they're adding. I like that they're trying it, but I will say, if you want a leader in the AI space, guys, Deal Machine has proven themselves there. Deal Machine literally has like a ChatGPT like filter built in, where you can be like, I want to filter properties that are good for wholesaling. Then you write a AI prompt and it pulls up the right properties. They also have a dialer with AI built in. Guys, they have some cool AI features. And if you want to try Deal Machine, you can get a 7-day free trial if you use the code SOUP, S-O-U-P. And I know you might be confused, like, Max, I thought we were talking about BatchLeads. We were talking about XLeads. You're talking about Deal Machine. Guys, they're all amazing softwares. And what I'm trying to do is show you which one's the best for you. Just like how BatchLeads is the best for on market and some more things that we're about to talk about, Deal Machine's like the best if you want to focus on AI, or really if you want to build niche lists and you want the best lead gen software. However, in my opinion, XLeads is like the best overall, but it has its quirks and features. So that's what I'm trying to do in this video. However, I will stress software is just a tool. It's up to you to learn how to wholesale and put the work in. And that's why you should 100% join the Wholesalers, my 100% free real estate wholesaling community. The link is in the description down below. Now, before I get into comping, there is one thing I want to mention, guys, and this is so important. So let's say we pulled up 726 pre-foreclosure properties. I select them all and I go to download my list. I go to get a CSV file. When I go to save these properties, guys, this is cool. Yes, it can go to what I consider a very basic CRM. This is a very basic CRM. It's nothing like XLeads' full go high level customizable CRM. And if you want that, you're not going to get that with BatchLeads. You're going to have very basic CRM. However, not only can you import lists in here and use BatchLeads to actually skip trace your list. So someone sent you a list from somewhere else, you can actually use this to skip trace it for free, which is sick. No, guys, this is what I want to show you. You can download your list and connect it with Batch Dialer. This is one of the sickest features in all of real estate wholesaling, guys. BatchLeads also owns one of the best multi-line dialers in the entire real estate wholesaling space. This is Batch Dialer and it allows you to fly, literally fly through numbers. You can call 3 lines at one time. It's absolutely crazy. It's also super easy to use. However, it is a bit pricey, but for a multi-line dialer, this is pretty standard, guys. It starts at $140 per month. However, you will become so efficient if you use Batch Dialer, especially if you hook it up with BatchLeads. They make it pretty seamless. It's like an Apple ecosystem almost. Now, that's not to say that you can't get XLeads or Deal Machine and then also use Batch Dialer. I've actually done that in the past and it works great. It's just one step easier if you use BatchLeads and Batch Dialer. And guys, if you want to try Batch Dialer, again, I have a 7-day free trial. You should try it. It's crazy cool. Link is in the description down below. It feels amazing to fly through phone numbers. You have like 3 phones, you're like, rah, 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 and then you connect to someone, you're going to sell a deal and you're going to make tens of thousands of dollars. Absolutely try, guys. Link is down there. Like literally click it and try it. It's a free trial. So I have to say, if you're a fan of Batch Dialer or you're looking for an easy multi-line dialer, then BatchLeads may be the best software for you. So if you love on market and you also love Batch Dialer, guys, this may be your software. And I'll be honest, it gets better for BatchLeads. Max, how can it even get better? It gets better. One feature I quickly have to mention before we jump into one of my most exciting features is the agent outreach. Guys, this is sick. Ready? Put a location in Dallas, Texas. It will give me the agents in that area and their phone number. This is so cool. Go get a pocket listing. Guys, I made $56,000 from one pocket listing. I made $40,000 from another pocket listing. Pocket listings print money. Go call these agents. It's here. This is so good. However, yes, you can filter these down. BatchLeads, I need you to call me here because what I teach my agents at my company is how to find investment agents. 99% of real estate agents suck and they focus on retail. However, 1% of agents make you a lot of money. And there are some filters and some AI that we can use that I know some other softwares are interested in that you may want to implement here so that people like me and people watching this video can easily connect with the 1% of good agents. Talk to me. Now, before we jump into the next part, guys, all we've been talking about is acquisitions. We have not talked about dispositions. Yeah, these softwares can help me get contracts, but how do I sell them to investors? A software now in 2025 should offer that to you. So does BatchLeads do that? Oh, what they offer is they give you a cash buyers filter. So here I filtered properties that were bought cash by investors. So in theory, I could click one. Oh my God, add to list, add to favorites, save. Wait. Okay, this property was bought by a cash buyer. So likely they're a real estate investor. Now that does work to build your buyer's list, but guys, it's not the most effective tool. And softwares like Deal Machine and especially XLeads have taken dispositions by storm. I truly believe that this is the beginning of the democratization of dispositions. Big words coming out of a guy who looks like a hobo. For one, BatchLeads has open corporates built in, so the cell phone numbers that you get from LLCs when you skip trace them are super accurate. That's an amazing feature that Deal Machine offers. And I think it's frankly game changing. So if you're trying to build your buyer's list and you're tired of looking up the LLCs, figuring out who the registered agent is, and then individually skip tracing every property, guys, Deal Machine is shining there. But also, let me show you what XLeads offers. Let's pull up Dallas, Texas again. But this time, guys, we can filter by flippers and landlords. And this just gave me the top 3,300 flippers in Dallas, Texas. I could click on this property. They've done 13 flips in Dallas, Texas. They own 775 houses, and this is their cell phone number. That is pretty game changing. Now, Deal Machine provides open corporates in all their plans. So absolutely try it. And again, guys, use code SOUP if you want to try Deal Machine. But XLeads, guys, if you want that feature I showed you, you're going to have to get the Pro or the X plan. So you're going to have to pay a little bit more money. And monthly, it's even a little bit more. However, if you guys want to get the landlord filter, then you're going to have to buy this annually. Okay. So it does get a little bit more expensive, but if you really are focusing on dispositions, it's 100% worth it. And remember, use the code 10OFF to get 10% off. So you can get like, dude, I don't know, hundreds of dollars off. Anyways, guys, BatchLeads does not shine for dispositions. It's not impressive. Anyways, let's talk about something I really like, the comping. I'm a comping nerd. I love Deal Machine's comping. For the most part. Wait, did I say Deal Machine? I meant BatchLeads. I don't like Deal Machine's comping. I think that's the weakest part about their software. I do not like Deal Machine's comping. BatchLeads comping is so good. Here in the wholesalers, real estate investors and wholesalers, just like you send me properties to comp, we comp your deals for free. It's one of the amazing features that we offer. So let's pull up one of these properties. Well, Tactical REI Timmy actually just sent me a sub 2 deal, but let's quickly comp it. He got this deal from iSpeed to Lead using PPL. And guys, if you want to try PPL, link in the description. Well, let's plug this address in and I'm going to show you how beautiful the comping is on BatchLeads. I'm not a guy who gets excited looking at homes. You know, some people get, well, a hard on. However, BatchLeads, it does do something for me. This is BatchLeads comping and it's amazing. Okay. You have a beautiful visual map on the left. On the right, it already auto filters your information. And then down here, you can select the accurate comps. If you're more of a data-driven person, be like, yeah, that's a good comp. That's a good comp. I like this comp. And then it will tell you the estimated value. Guys, this is so clean. It is a joy to use. Even better, when you click a property, you actually get the pictures of the property on the same screen and you can just scroll right through them. A lot of softwares don't even show you the pictures of the property. So I absolutely love the comping. So yes, the comping on BatchLeads is amazing. And I would compare it, guys, to an experience just like Propelio, which you guys know is like my favorite comping software. However, Propelio and my other favorite comping software, XLeads, do one thing better than BatchLeads. And guys, this is a deal breaker for me in Texas. Here we're comping his property and BatchLeads is telling me that it's sold for $374,000. But if I pull this same property up on XLeads, well, XLeads says it sold for $377,000. And so does Propelio. And I know what you might be thinking, Max, $3,000, that's nothing. Well, it can be 10 times that. I've seen the $30,000 differences. The data on BatchLeads and also Deal Machine and a lot of other software just is not good in non-disclosure states like Texas. So if you're wholesaling in Texas or another non-disclosure state, so for example, Alaska, Louisiana, Montana, Texas, Idaho, Mississippi, New Mexico, Utah, Kansas, Missouri, North Dakota, Wyoming, I don't know if I can recommend BatchLeads. Yes, maybe you can get BatchLeads and then add on a software like Propelio for $30 a month if you use the code SOUP. But the thing is, at that point, why not just get XLeads? Now, if the on-market pocket listing features are just that important to you, or you just have Batch Dialer and you love how it connects, okay, that would make sense to me. Or you're not wholesaling in a non-disclosure state, then guys, BatchLeads is a phenomenal choice. I would would rank it A tier, but there's just a few things about the software that bother me, and also the data in Texas is just not it. Now, there are a couple more things that I have not mentioned that I just need to mention, guys, that are extremely important. Well, one is that BatchLeads actually has a mobile app, and I haven't used it much, but I've been playing around with it, and it's really good. I can look up properties, get all of the information on the property, and you can even comp it on your phone. So I got to give them huge credit because not every software has a mobile version. Actually, my favorite software doesn't even have that. So if having a mobile version is important to you, BatchLeads has one. And again, I haven't tried it too much, but it looks pretty dang good. Now, one thing we haven't mentioned, guys, is the driving for dollars. Yeah, you can drive for dollars on your phone, or you can even do it on the computer, and it works really well. Grab your little dude, throw him on the ground, and we are out in the middle of the nowhere. Let's find a better area. Just grab your little dude, throw him down, and go for a drive. You like this property, click it, and then you can save it and get all the information. I tried the driving for dollars. It's very good. However, I still think Deal Machine is the best when it comes to driving for dollars. So there you have it, everyone. That is my honest review of BatchLeads. I absolutely think this is a top tier software. And if I was not in Texas, well, I may be using it. I highly recommend it to everyone who is not in a non-disclosure state. This software will absolutely propel you to success in your wholesaling journey. It has an amazing user experience. It's easy to use. It has great data. Also has free unlimited skip tracing, although it's sort of a pain in the butt to get the phone numbers. It has a huge emphasis on market pocket listings. If you're a batch dialer user, this is a no-brainer software. BatchLeads and batch dialer, that's a combo to be scared of. I mean, that's money. The comping is a beautiful experience. Again, if you're not in Texas, it's one of the best comping ever. The driving for dollars is really good. And overall, I just really like this software. And that's why it has cemented its place in 2025 as the Holy Trinity, up there with the Deal Machine. And you guys know my favorite, BatchLeads. I think you should try all three softwares and decide for yourself. And guys, linked in the description down below is a 7-day free trial to BatchLeads and Batch Dialer. Absolutely give it a shot. It helps me out a ton, helps me pay the bills for this entire studio and this long video. It just took me forever. So if you appreciate it, guys, hit the subscribe button, share this with a friend. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.